Hi, my name is Gabby Wiggle, and I'm a student at Georgia Southern University. In my freshman year, I became very aware of period poverty and the effect of the period stigma that prevented us from addressing the problem. I was encouraged to pursue this topic of advocacy further by a professor after I wrote an essay about reusable period products for my English 1101 class. I never thought that my time in college would be so defined by my advocacy for period equity. It just kind of started, and then it all just snowballed into what is now the period equity movement. By working with faculty and staff, I was able to apply for grants and other sources of funding to purchase both disposable products and reusable period products for our university students. We distributed them via 3 programs. The first was called Period Products on the Go, and for that, we installed dispensers of disposable period products in at least one women's restroom in every building, and then gender-neutral restrooms were available. The intention of this project was to provide students with products in emergencies, like if they forgot a product or their period came early. The second project was to set up period pantries on all the campuses, providing disposable period products to students so they can stock up and take as much as they needed for their period. The third project was called the Green Period Pantry. We set up pantries across the campus that offered menstrual cups and washable fabric pads to students. I particularly wanted to introduce reusable products to students because they have so many benefits, especially for students experiencing period poverty. They don't require students to purchase products every month, which really helps them financially, and they are more environmentally friendly than disposable period products. The period equity movement was very well received by our students, and so many of them have told us what an impact we were able to have on their lives. We also included educational aspects to further empower our students through education and to address the period stigma by inviting experts to present at information sessions. In a survey, 99% of the participants indicated that they strongly agree that the period equity movement should continue at Georgia Southern. In terms of the process I followed, I started with an idea to provide free period products to students at my university so that having a period would never prevent them from going to class. I then started talking to people who would refer me to other people who could help me. For example, I started with my English professor, who referred me to the head of the Women's Gender and Sexual Studies Department. I then reached out to one of our administrative leaders in university housing, who referred me to someone in the Dean of Students office. From there, they referred me to the Office of Student Wellness and Health Promotion and the Office of Inclusive Excellence, and that is where the real planning started. They helped me to find grants and figure out the best way to plan what I was suggesting. News spread of what I was trying to do, and soon faculty and staff members started connecting with me because they wanted to help as well. It was really necessary to have staff members help because there are University System of Georgia guidelines for everything related to purchasing that I didn't know about, like how to choose an approved vendor and the different tax forms that go along with that. It was not the easiest project for me because not everyone was receptive to it due to the taboo on periods. To be completely honest, I even considered giving up the work I was doing after the very first event I did. One particular moment that stood out to me was the first information session on reproductive health that I organized in my freshman year. I booked a room that could seat 300 people, but only about 10 showed up. I was severely disappointed because I could not understand how people did not see the value in this information session like I did. I almost gave up after that, but with the support I received from faculty and staff, I didn't, and I'm so glad I continued because looking back now, I am amazed and grateful for what I have been able to do. So that's my advice to you. What you're doing is not the easiest topic to advocate for, and you will experience resistance, but you will make such an enormous difference in people's lives by fighting the fight that many people are too uncomfortable to even talk about. If you need help or advice, don't hesitate to click the link below to connect with me or someone at Georgia Stomp who can help you on your journey. The last thing I want to say is simply thank you. Thank you for caring and applying your passion to help those around you.